We have a connection, which is that you work on The Big Bang Theory now, which is shot on this lot.
Yep.
And not long ago, I would say I think it was maybe 2 months or so ago, I think I was at the gym or something here, and I'm walking back to our offices in the night, and this older couple comes out of the night, and they say, "Hey, we're Mayim Bialik's parents," and they talked to me for a while.
Yeah.
And I was shocked just because they came out of the night.
I was too. I was too that happened. Yeah, so
what were they doing here?
It's a great question. When I was on Blossom, you know, my parents were with me all the time, and now that I'm an adult and I'm on a show, I get to not have my mom with me all the time. So I try and control in a healthy way where they are and when they see me on set. And that night was, I think, the first time I let them come to the set. You know when you see those like preschoolers and they go on field trips and they all have to hold a string? That's kind of what I do with my parents when they leave their house.
Right.
So I bring them to the lot, practically having them hold onto a string so they don't go roaming. We don't want them, you know. Like, I don't want my mother sitting on Chuck Lorre's lap telling what she likes about 2.5 Men and what she doesn't. So I micromanage the entire evening. I bring them, I put them in a room, they watch the scenes. I say to the stage managers, if my mother tells you she needs to talk to Chuck Lorre, don't listen to her, send her back to her room, you know. I micromanage the whole thing. Finally, the scenes are over and I'm thinking, I did it. I had a successful visit, they didn't cross boundaries, nothing weird happened. I shoo them out the door. Not 5 minutes later, the phone rings, and it's my mother saying, Conan says hi. It's like the second I let her out of my sight, she found you.
Well, the thing is, they're such great parents because they're not jaded at all about it. All they wanted to do was talk about you.
Yeah, that's
nothing
much
about me. It's all about Mayim's the best. She's on Big Bang. She's loving it. She's doing a fantastic job.
I think next time I will duct tape their mouths until they're back in their car.
Yeah.
Then they can't stop
do
you
they
in the
live?
street.
Do they live here in LA, or are they flying into town? Because my parents, when they come visit, and they just visited. They came from Boston, so there's the weird fact of seeing my parents in Los Angeles, which is strange.
So
How about yours?
You'd think that from my parents. Every time they see me or my husband or my kids, it's like they're visiting from a foreign country and won't see us again for 6 months. They pull out the cameras. She goes to the 24-hour photo right after we see them to deliver a pile of photos of our afternoon together. They live in Canoga Park.
They live here.
They live 20 minutes away. It's like a paparazzi, though, every time you see them.